On today's Liberty, in spite of the incredible odds, we have prevailed, Helldivers. We celebrate our victory over the enemies of the Federation. Need to buy some time? This idea for a decoy stratagem screams wacky waving inflatable tube guy. A moment of valor that proves melee builds really are a serious thing in the core. And the Super Earth Art of War, where we delve deeper into what it means to be truly free of thought. Against all odds, in the face of what many called the most impossible major order yet, the Helldivers prevailed. The original order called for the destruction of 3.75 million Leviathans, an outrageous figure, one that many believed couldn't be done. But High Command, in their infinite strategic wisdom, reduced that number to 1.5 million, and then, after reviewing combat telemetry, revised it once more to 750,000. And guess what? We did it! In the final hours of the Major Order, Helldivers across the galaxy gave it everything they had, scrapping automaton factory striders, leveling Illuminate Leviathans, and pushing managed democracy to its absolute limit. Because of your valor, your commitment, and your sacrifice, the citizens of the Federation can sleep peacefully once more. The skies are quieter, the ground less terrifying, our cities one step closer to being reclaimed. So to all Helldivers, we salute you. You are the shield of Super Earth, the hammer of liberty, and the reason we will take this fight back to the enemy.
That's really incredible stuff. Well done, Helldivers.
Super son of a... They did it. They actually did it.
Victory was never in doubt.
Well, I mean...
I said victory was never in doubt.
Reddit user The Whistler3 has delivered a certified banger of a concept with the Inflata-Helldiver portable hellbomb that's not just deadly, but adorably misleading. Picture this. You're surrounded by a swarm of automatons, low on ammo, high on panic, and then, whoosh, out comes an inflatable decoy that looks just like you. Same cape, same heroic jawline, just a bit more balloony. Enemies take the bait, start crowding in, and then boom. The genius doesn't stop there. It even comes with a generous 20-second countdown timer. That means you've got a solid window to get the heck out of Dodge before things go kaboom. It's basically a way to keep your legs intact while the opposition is left scrambling after a puffy inflatable stand-in that's about to explode. The post even recommends making the decoy wave and shout stock Helldiver phrases before detonating into democracy-flavored shrapnel. Frankly, we don't know whether to salute it or patent it.
Finally! A way to be in two places at once. And explode in one of them.
Helldivers have never looked so inflatable, and neither have the casualty rates of nearby hostiles.
Do you think we can get one to replace Jenkins in accounting?
Only if it comes with a mute button.
And now for today's Moment of Valor that was submitted by none other than Helldiver Jimmy Clownshoes, a brand new cadet in the official SCS Super Discord. In the clip, Jimmy is fully geared for chaos, sporting heavy armor, a shield generator pack, and wielding the ever-stylish CQC-2 saber against a looming Illuminate threat. When a horde of voteless and a flesh mob charge his position, Jimmy doesn't blink. He charges right back. Now, to be perfectly clear, Helldiver Jimmy does spend a good amount of time on the floor, but each time he pops a stim, gets back up, and keeps swinging like a democratic tornado of steel and optimism. With help from his squad, Jimmy eventually calls in an orbital rail cannon strike and regains the upper hand. That is, until an Illuminate Overseer gets hold of him and proceeds to give him a very personal physics lesson. Moments later, a second rail cannon strike lands and takes both of them out in a blaze of glory. We here at the SES salute Helldiver Jimmy Clownshoes for his bravery, iron will, and ability to take arguably more punishment than even a Leviathan. Do you want to be featured in the next Liberty? Join the official SES Super Discord, now over 5,200 members strong, and submit your own Moment of Valor. The more chaotic, hilarious, or patriotic, the better. And on that note, let's see what the noble Helldiver Spizzo has for us in today's Galactic Weather Report. Over to you, soldier.
Good day, Helldivers! Here's your daily reminder that nature hates you just as much as the enemies of freedom. First up, Clarel, offering its usual hospitality with extreme cold. Perfect for flash freezing your toes and your soul. And just to spice things up, meteor storms are pelting the surface like the planet's trying to swat flies. So, if you thought today was a good day to stand still, Clarel would like to politely disagree with a rock to the face. Moving on to Akird 3, home of the rocky canyons and enough tremors to make your exosuit feel like it's doing the cha-cha. Ideal terrain for twisting an ankle or being swallowed whole by the planet. Think floor is lava, but with extra screaming, and with terminids crawling out of every crack in the ground. It's basically a bug buffet, except you're the buffet. That's all for today. The weather is terrible, the terrain is worse, and the locals are hungry. Pack a coat, carry extra ammo, and remember, gravity isn't your friend today.
Well, that sounds delightful. Anything you'd like to add, Spizzo?
Just one thing. If the weather doesn't kill you, the bugs certainly will.
Perfect. I'll pencil that under fun. Now, today's question of the day comes straight from our latest super stream. Yes, Helldivers, we're streaming now. And during our last glorious broadcast, one very important question came up. Which environmental hazard is the absolute worst? Is it the sizzling sting of acid rain, the searing spiral of a fire tornado, or perhaps the ever-inconvenient ion storm, scrambling your comms right when you're about to call in a perfectly placed 500 kg bomb? According to members of the SES community, acid rain and fire tornadoes top the leaderboard of pain and suffering, with ion storms earning an honorable mention for just being so annoying. But we want to hear from you. Which environmental effect makes you want to file a formal complaint to High Command, or at least rage quit the mission? Let us know in the comments down below. And if you'd like to join in the next round of democratic discussion, tune in to the super stream on July 31st at 4 p.m. EST. And if you miss it, don't worry. We'll be streaming again very soon. After all, democracy never sleeps. All right, Helldiver Interloper, what do you have for us in the art department?
A stunning new fan art post by artist Hulkon has caught the attention of the Helldivers 2 community, capturing the spirit of an upcoming event, the deployment of Xbox reinforcements. The piece is a powerful grayscale image that shows Helldivers celebrating a hard-fought victory. In the foreground, a group of soldiers embraces, sharing a moment of relief and camaraderie after intense battle. One Helldiver stands out, holding their pistol triumphantly high above their head, a symbol of resilience and determination. In the distance, massive super destroyers loom under a dramatic sky filled with multiple planets, emphasizing the vastness and scale of the universe they fight to protect. The choice of grayscale adds a timeless, almost cinematic quality to the piece, enhancing the emotional impact. Hulkon's artwork not only celebrates the imminent arrival of Xbox reinforcements, but also reminds the fans of the unity and strength that define the Helldivers mission. It's a tribute to hope and solidarity in the face of overwhelming odds, inspiring the community as the fight continues across the stars.
Sounds like a real cinematic moment. All in grayscale, huh? Kind of like watching a classic war movie, but with laser pistols.
Exactly. It gives the scene that timeless feel, like these battles have been going on forever and will continue long after we log off.
Well, here's hoping those Xbox reinforcements show up in color and in force. Keep your pistols raised, Helldivers. We conclude today's broadcast with the Super Earth Art of War. In today's entry, we turn to a timeless battlefield principle. Trust in your superiors, your commanders, your officers, High Command. For they see what you do not. They know what you cannot. And most importantly, they've read the mission briefing. Thinking for yourself might seem noble, heroic even, but in truth, it's often the highest form of treason. That's right. Rogue thought leads to rogue action, and rogue action leads to, well, no extraction shuttle for you, bucko. Now, this isn't to say you shouldn't be alert or aware. Of course not. You should be highly alert, especially to the orders you've been given. And if those orders don't make sense, even better. That means you're not burdened by context, only by duty. So trust in the plan, trust in the beacon, and most of all, trust that High Command is watching, because they are, always. Managed democracy doesn't run on independent thinkers. It runs on faith, fire, and flawless execution. That's all we have for you today, noble Helldivers. The Galactic War is really heating up, but we're not slowing down. We've recently started streaming on the channel, and you'll be pleased to know we'll be at it again tomorrow at 4 PM EST, so make sure you join us for some good democracy-spreading action. It is your duty after all. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all again very soon. Until then, troops, for Super Earth and democracy.